How to do switch between cameras in Unity. This is our new game, which has two different views and two cameras. One of camera is from up to manage the city, and a first person camera, which is like player's eye. Now we wanna switch happens between two cameras by pressing a button. In first step, you need to create a black screen, so that you can do the switch by fading in and out. Right click and from UI section, create a canvas. Then create an image from UI and resize it to fit the whole screen. Make its color black and set alpha to 0. Now you should give two animations to the image, fade in and fade out. For fade out, create an animation called on or whatever. At first frame, increase the alpha to highest, and at last frame, make alpha 0. And also at last frame, deactivate the image. Reason of this is cause if image be active, if any button exists in the scene, it won't work. Now this animation plays like this. Let's create fade in animation. Create a new animation called off. At first frame, make the alpha 0, and at last frame, set the alpha to maximum. And at first frame, activate the image. Now fade in animation plays like this. Let's work with Animator window to manage animations. From parameters section, create a trigger and name it change. You can manage animations as you want. Easiest way to do this is using any state. Create a transition between any state and off, then click on this plus. At setting, make all options 0 and deactivate them. Create a transition between off and on, make these options 0 and let exit time be active. Then set exit time on 1. Now as change trigger activates, off animation plays. After that, on animation plays. Cause we want these animations to play only once, uncheck their loop time box. Loop time box. Now look, if change activates, a fade in, then a fade out happens. Now between this fading in and fade out, camera 1 should be disabled and camera 2 should be enabled and vice versa. Create a script called switch camera, then name the image as switch camera and give a script to it. Define two new game objects called camera 1 and camera 2 and define an integer called manage to manage cameras. Define two new voids called cam1 and cam2. In upper void, enable camera 1 and disable camera 2. In lower void, do the exact opposite. Now define a void for managing cameras. Write in it, if manager was equal to 0, cam2 void runs and manager becomes 1. And in else, cam1 void runs and manager becomes 0. Every time that manage camera runs, one time camera 1 activates and another time camera 2 activates, and this sequence continues. Choose switch camera object and open off animation. At the end of animation, add an event. And from function sections, select manage camera. Now anytime off animation ends, manage camera void runs. Give camera 1 to camera 1 and give camera 2 to camera 2. Now press play. Look, if change enables, manager changes and our view and camera changes. All that's left is to add a button that when clicked, enables change trigger. So create a button in canvas child. And in a script, define a new void called change camera which enables change trigger. And at last, give switch camera to button, then select change camera from functions. That's it. Now whenever you click this button, camera switch happens. I hope our tutorials have helped you and don't forget to like if it was useful.